Hi, I'm Sonia Ward, and today I want to talk to you about a product called Sensa. Sensa has been on the news. It's been a discussion point of many people who are in gyms, who are, dealing with nutritional stuff, those who desire to lose weight. Some people argue that Sensa is senseless, while others call it a sensation. Is Sensa the magic bullet? Well, let's see. Recently, I was invited on the Dr. Oz show. In fact, I got a call on Friday. Sonia, I found your video, and I saw that you were talking about Sensa. Tell me a little more. We had a wonderful conversation, which led up to me being invited as a guest on the Dr. Oz show. And what a cool experience it was to be there in the midst of other people who used the product and had success. Some who had slim to mild success, some that had wonderful results, and just a handful that may have argued that nothing happened at all. So the question was, is Sensa sensational? Is it a magic bullet? Or is Sensa senseless and just fairy dust that has a placebo effect on those who use it and believe strongly enough to have results? What's happening with it? Well, I'll tell you something about me personally and directly. I'm not the kind of person that the placebo effect is going to work on. I'm the type of person that it is what it is, or it isn't what it isn't. But we do have to understand that we're all individual and different, and that what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So Sensa, I did 3 months of it, okay? I ordered a 6-month supply, but I did 3 months, months 1, 2, and 3. Now Sensa comes in packages like this. You'll get 2 for each month. 2 to leave at home, in your kitchen, or in your dining room, wherever you dine. And you'll get, you'll get, for month 1, you'll get 2. So 1 set's to leave at home, and 1 set's to go into your purse or in your book bag or whatever you're carrying, male or female, so that when you're eating out, you can use the product. The product works because it creates a sense of being satisfied. You experience satiation beyond understanding. It's like when you start on week 1, you'll be using the product, you may not feel anything, and then suddenly you begin to feel full, where you can't, take that last bite. And then eventually you won't eat the full plate, you'll eat 3/4 of the plate. Then you'll be full and satisfied after half the plate, and then 1/4 of a plate, and your appetite will change. One of the points that a woman there said, she used Sensa for 2 years and she lost 128 pounds. She used to eat 4 or 5 slices of pizza to be satisfied. Now 1.5 slices is all that she needs before she's completely full. And that's really true. That's been my experience. That's the way Sensa works. I have here, I didn't finish, remember, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't. I have here month 4. Can you see that? Month 5. They're not open, as you can see. They're sealed. And month 6, and I'm going to be starting these effective tomorrow. Now I'm just getting back from New York, and I had a wonderful experience. Carly is her name. She lost 128 pounds, and she inspired me completely. Now my experience is that I lost 25 pounds and 3 inches of total body reduction, decrease, or whatever, however you want to put it. I stopped Sensa before those total results. Like, in other words, I had lost about 2 inches off my body, but then I went to the gym and I worked off another inch. I decided that Sensa works, but I don't like what it suggests, which is that you can eat whatever you want and lose weight. You don't even have to exercise and you can lose weight. Is the statement true? Absolutely. You can eat what you want and you don't have to exercise. But what good is it if you're thin and fabulous on the outside, but your insides are in shambles? Now, when I was on the program, one of the opposing physicians stated, she was a nutritionist, I believe. She said to Dr. Hirsch, I question the value of this product. Though you may cause others to lose weight, will they wind up sick and with disease after losing all this weight on Sensa? And I said to myself, what would make her make such a strong statement? What has she done? Has she researched? What studies has she conducted to come up and say that you could become sick from the product? Raise a red flag. So I waited until after the show, and I said, may I have a moment with you? I'd like to ask you a question. You mentioned that after you lose weight on Sensa, you could wind up sick and with disease. What did you mean by that? Well, she said, simply because if you eat anything you want, a bunch of junk food, it's going to make you sick. It's going to break your body down. Okay. Of course, if you eat whatever you want, it's going to break your body down. That's not Sensa that causes it, it's you. So I feel like it's, we all have to get a measure of control over what we're doing, not just over how much we eat, but over what we eat. Which takes me back to why I stepped away from Sensa. And if you look at my former videos, they support what I'm about to say. It's about weight loss and wellness. It's the total package. It's not that I just want to lose weight and return back to the weight class that is perfect for me and healthy for me, but that I want to return back to wellness in the weight class that works for me. And so because of what Sensa says, I immediately started eating things that I knew I shouldn't eat. Okay, they say I can have cheesecake, I had it. Ice cream, it's no good for me. I have sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disorder. If I eat right and exercise, I can strengthen my body and not have as many relapses. But if I don't, I stay sicker longer. And sarcoid is really difficult. Like for me, it affects my muscles and joints. And I deal with a great deal of pain. And, sugar is a direct enemy of my body. Whenever I have too much sugar intake, I ache. And I ache and I ache. And I ache in my fingers and my toes and everywhere. Oh, my God. I haven't gotten any pain in my earlobes. But, hey, you never know. If I eat enough, I might. So, with the Sensa and with anything, you got to make sense of what you're doing. And so, you know that you need to do something that you can live with. So we're going into lifestyle change at this point. You've got to make an adjustment to the way that you move, think, and do, and be, and behave. So what did I do? I stopped eating late at night, okay? So that instead of my body working so hard for digestion, because when there's food in your body and you sleep within 4 hours of the window of when you had your last meal, your body uses 90% of its energy to digest and break down food, no matter how much you ate or didn't eat. So it could be a small portion or a big portion, and your body is going to work to burn those calories instead of working to heal. So when I'm resting, I need to be in healing mode. So I discovered that eating earlier and having my last meal at around 6 or 7 is going to be better for me and be what's best for me in terms of health, wellness, strength, rebuilding, and also weight loss, okay? So that while I'm up and I'm moving around, I'm digesting the calories that I've taken in for the day. You understand that if you take in calories, you got to burn them. If you take in 2,000, you burn 2,000, you maintain your weight. If you take in 2,000, you burn 3,000, you begin to lose weight over time. If you take in 2,000 calories and you burn 1,000, you're going to continue to gain weight. So you have got to burn what you put in your body and then some in order to lose weight. So obviously I've got to move. Just sitting around and assuming that because, I walk around to do things, that's exercise, it's not true. That's the furthest thing from the truth. You've got to get on that treadmill and spend 45 minutes a day. Swim if you like swimming. Do aerobics if you like aerobics. Do weight training at least 3 times a week, even if it's just 5 pounds. Because when you're sleeping, your muscles are continually working on your behalf to tone your body and to burn calories even when you're not doing anything. And weight training is about the only thing that does that. So, for me, I stepped away for a lifestyle change to become more physically fit, to tone my body, and to get some results that I had control over. And so after doing that, I feel good about myself. I lost an additional inch all over my body. And I feel that it's time for me to return to Sensa. Like I said, there was a woman there named Carly on the Dr. Oz show that lost 128 pounds. I'm like, I want to be like you when I grow up. Carly was a wealth of inspiration. And so here I am looking at months 4, 5, and 6 and saying to myself, Sensa, here I come. Back at you, babe. And I'm going to share my results with you. I'm going to share them with you so that you may be inspired by someone that doesn't work from the company, but that is telling you the absolute truth. Again, my only side effect was a little gas and bloating because I am lactose intolerant. And it only happened in 1 month, so you have to understand the blends keep changing. Stick with it, give it a shot, see if you can handle it. The benefits outweigh the side effect of a little gas and bloating. Unless it's severe for you, I don't know. But at any rate, Sensa worked for me. And I'm going to return to Sensa. Here we are in the month of November, right smack in the holidays when people really overindulge and overeat. And I'm going to need this. I'm going to need Sensa on my side to keep me from overindulging. Okay? I mean, I'm going to be realistic with you. You know, I've changed my eating habits. I have a new lifestyle, but when the holidays creep in and you're visiting and all of these heavy and rich food groups come in, you can have them in moderation. And Sensa is going to be my support system. And I will continue to work out and be physical and, you know, have my last meal no later than 7 p.m. and see what happens and share my results with you. I'm Sonia Ward. Thank you for listening. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. Share it with a friend. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment for me. Let me know if you've used Sensa and what your experience was. And please tune into Dr. Oz. And, you know, if you see me go, hey, there she is. That's Sonia. That's my girl. Alrighty. Thanks for listening. Take care. And ta-ta for now.